I'm 44, posting a YouTube video every single day, and my entire setup cost me about $1,000. However, when I started this 100-day challenge, I thought that I needed to purchase a new DSLR camera. I thought I needed a fancy backdrop. I also thought I needed new equipment, but I was completely wrong. So in today's video, I really want to jump in and share with you exactly what I'm using to create my content and how much it all costs. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I want to share is my filming essentials. Now, this cost me approximately, I would say $100. So what do I use to film? I use my iPhone 15 Pro. I love my iPhone. I think it has great quality. What I do is I use the back camera, and I've already had my phone, so I'm not going to add that in the price. And then I also use a wireless mic. So you can see it here. Sometimes I try to remove my hair from covering the mic. However, the mic cost me $80. And honestly, this has been the biggest upgrade for me in my entire process of filming YouTube. So I'm obsessed with my mic, and I'm going to probably talk about it in other videos coming up. So let's go ahead and look at my lighting. So my lighting cost me approximately $130. Now, I do use a lot of lighting sources. So let me kind of explain this. I'm sitting in front of a wall, and on that wall is my window. So I have natural lighting coming from the front. I also have a wall here that has a window where natural lighting is coming in as well. But I also have an LED lamp to the left corner, and that cost me around $50. I have a second lamp in the back that you can see. That light cost me around $20. And then I have a vanity mirror that's right in front of my camera. Now, the reason why I have a mirror is because I feel like sometimes it's weird just talking to the camera, but when you can kind of see yourself from your peripheral, like I think it's just easier to film, at least for me. And so I'm going to be sharing the screen and showing you all of this so you can kind of see and get an idea of how I film. But I have that vanity mirror light on as well, and that gives me a lot of lighting for my face. So again, lighting in front, lighting to the left, and then I have the light in the backdrop. So let's go ahead and talk about my backdrop and my room setup. So this cost me the most. This cost me probably around $800, maybe a little bit more. I would say my room decor cost me around $420. So the setup that you see in the back, all of the picture frames, the floating shelves, not the items on them, but just all of the decor. I also have decor to the right of me, which is where I film some content for brands. And then I have decor on this back wall. So I would say in total, it cost me around $420, not a lot of money. And I love my new space. I love it. I feel like as creators, it's very important to feel comfortable in the space that you are filming. And I think for me, one of the reasons why I did not film last year when I told myself I would, I wasn't comfortable in my space. I wasn't happy with it. And I think when you brighten up your space, you're able to show up with more confidence, and that truly translates on camera. So moving on, I have a new mirror, which I'm in love with. That cost me around $129. This chair that I'm sitting on right here, this cost me around $150. Now, this is probably the second biggest upgrade. So I would say my mic is number one and my chair is number two. I had a smaller chair before. It probably came up to here. It was terrible. My back was constantly hurting. I couldn't really sit here for hours at a time working. And this gives me really great back support. It also gives me head support, and it also gives me arm support. I'm telling you, these little upgrades make a huge difference in how you show up every single day, or even once or twice a week. Okay. Chair, mic, you're going to be good to go. All right. So moving on, my ottoman cost me around $75. That's where I sit in front of the mirror. So I do a lot of skincare brand partnerships. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to have a corner where I can film all my skincare routine or like my makeup tutorials, anything that's lifestyle content for brands. I wanted to have like a cool little corner. So I set up a mirror, an ottoman, and then a skincare shelf, which I will be sharing on screen, where I have all of my skincare products. And honestly, you guys, I would have to say that's my favorite part of my room. It's just so comfy after my morning and evening showers just to come there, do my skincare routine, and just have a space where I feel like it's self-care. And these little things, again, if you are in a shared space, especially like I am, it's very important that your space feels like home and your space has the things that is going to increase your confidence, increase your overall attitude when it comes to filming, and really enhance the experience on camera as you're sharing your value and your experience. So I think it's very important. All right, so that is my backdrop and room setup. Now let's look at editing. I mentioned this, I believe, in last week's video, like maybe 2 days ago. I use CapCut to edit my videos. Now, CapCut costs me around $19.99 per month, so we'll round that to around $20 per month. But I'm telling you guys, that transcript feature is gold. That alone is worth that price to me because it literally cuts down the editing time. So I love CapCut's transcript feature, and I actually use CapCut desktop to edit all of my YouTube videos. And that's about it, y'all. It's literally a little over $1,000, and I slowly upgraded it as I began filming full-time mid-February, and I'm pretty much done. I've bought other little things, but I would say that I'm very happy with everything that I've been able to acquire in order to make filming more comfortable for me. So all in all, y'all, I don't have a $3,000 camera. I don't have, studio lights. Well, I take that back. I do, but they're in storage. I don't have them with me. I don't have a teleprompter. What I do have is consistency. And what I had to do in order to show up every day was I had to remove every single excuse. And my excuse was, oh, my backdrop is so plain. It doesn't give the YouTube vibe, and it's not homely, and it's not warm. And so I eliminated that. I was like, okay, let's just start on this back wall. And then I slowly started to add other things as time went on. And so I say start with a mic, because I think that's probably one of the most important aspects of filming content, because anyone would watch a grainy video. Let's be honest, we've all watched a grainy video, but if that audio quality is supreme, we're going to keep watching that grainy video. But the opposite, not so much, right? If you can't hear audio, if there's a lot of background noise, if there's muffling, you're probably going to swipe through that content. So this is for the viewers who are waiting for everything to be perfect before you start filming. I'm telling you right now, you are waiting too long. You need to get started with what you already have. The best way to get started is just to start with what you already have. I started with my iPhone. That's it. If you go back for maybe the last 30 days and you start looking at my videos, you'll see. If you go down to day one, I have a playlist called 100 Days. That is my 100 days of filming on YouTube. If you look at the very first video, this back wall had nothing on it. You'll also probably see a video, I believe day 3 or 4, where I purchased a backdrop, something that went behind me. It was tacky. I had to return it, and I said, stop being lazy. Go ahead and decorate your space. And that's when I started, and now I can't stop. I love a good drill now. I'm putting things everywhere. But all in all, day 1, I had nothing. And at day 48, which is today, my entire space is fully complete and set up. So it doesn't take that much time. It doesn't cost that much money. I broke down the price point for everything. And if you want a little bit more expensive stuff, great. You can do that. But I'm saying eliminate all the excuses that you have and just get started. Well, I just want to take time today, and I want to welcome all my new family members who are here watching my videos every single day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. If this video resonated with you, please go ahead and join our community. This was your daily dose with Dupe, and like I mentioned before, I'm here for the next 100 days, posting a video every single day, hoping that I'm able to give value to any new YouTubers, anyone who's over the age of 40 who wants to start YouTube and build an online business, because my account is strictly for those people who are in the process of building their online business, those who want to build passive income, those who desire to have multiple streams of income, and those who want to build digital assets that can work while they sleep. So my channel is all about online business growth, is all about digital products and automation. And if that sounds like you, welcome. I would encourage you to subscribe because I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot more in these next few weeks. But like I say at the end of every video, until next time, I want to wish you all a beautiful and blessed day.